What's up, guys? Just come out to the beach. I was wade fishing earlier, trying to catch something that we could cook up. Had a big hookup and lost it. Oh. Fish on, fish on, fish on. That's good fish, guys. Oh, fish off, damn. Oh. I've come out to the beach now. We're gonna do some surf fishing, try to see if we can catch something here instead. Let's get some shrimp out of here. There we go, a nice small one right there. And let's go. Oh, there's a good one right there. I like to start with the small shrimp, especially being that we're gonna put these on small hooks. It's always my favorite. When your bait shop gives you like a variety of shrimp sizes, that's always my favorite, because you can kind of figure out how you want to present different baits at different times. We're going with a double drop rig here. And I don't care what we get. If it's legal, we'll cook it up. You might hear some wind on the mic, but it's actually quite a calm day today. The water's nice and warm. Here in this part of Texas, the beach is very slow sloping. So you'll notice like how far I've come out already, and I'm only knee deep. Haven't even hit the first trough yet. But look. See all these birds out here? There were a lot more when I pulled up. I think today is a really good day. There we go. You'll notice the waves picking up here. Yep, I just walked over the first really high sandbar. I guess technically what we were walking in was a trough, but barely felt like one. Oh, here we go. We're getting deep now. Yes. This is a trough we're in right now. Oh. All right, we don't need to go super far with this. And we're not trying to catch Moby Dick here. There we go. That was actually a really good cast. Now, we're gonna walk it back. Being that we're in Texas, guys, most likely thing we're gonna catch, probably before we even get back to put the rod in, is a hard head. But hey, you know what? Everybody keeps asking me to do hard head catch and cooks. If that's what happens, that's what happens. All right. I'm actually just gonna set it into that monstrosity somebody's created. There we go. That's not gonna give. All right, let's put a little bit of shrimp on this jig head. Yep, we're on. Oh, something good. Oh, it's a really nice whiting. That's a good fish. That's an eatable fish. We can absolutely cook that. Let's get that back. How fat this fish is. Stop. These guys kick so hard. Look at his belly. That's a fat whiting. That's a fat whiting. Tell you what, this is a black tip shark candy right here. All right, so a lot of people ask me how I dispatch fish. I'm going to show you guys because this show is about food. So it depends. With some fish, I will give them the good old smack on the back of the head. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna actually put this knife right on the back of his spine, right here. And I'm just gonna push down real fast. So on 3, 1, 2, 3, right through the spine. That's a dead animal. Obviously, being a fish, cold-blooded animal, you're gonna see some nerves firing off. He'll probably still move a bit, but he's dead. That's how I do it with smaller fish. I know this looks crowded, but there's ice down there. Put him right down there. We're gonna film something else in a minute. Tell you what, celebrate with this guy. Energy drink. Cheers. All right. Oh no! I lost my bait. Let's get another one. There we go. I'm just using pieces of shrimp at a time. I don't want to, you know, put a whole shrimp on and then lose it, you know, because I didn't strike fast enough. I like to use little pieces for little fish like this. All right. Give it a little bit of life. Something. Yes, yes. That's a better fish. Yeah, look at that one. Wow, that's a big whiting. Nice. Let's get them up. Those two will be enough to cook. That's a good fish. All right, let's get this out there. Whoa, oh, hang on. It's our line. Why is our line drifting so far down? This is our other line here. It almost feels like a drop back. There's a woman swimming over there. I don't want this thing to drift over there down towards her. That's really odd. I feel like our weight broke off. Or we're just towing something that's holding it up, but that's unlikely. All right, let's just drop that for a minute. There's a lot of black-tip sharks out here right now. It's quite possible one of them took a bait, tore up the line a little bit. Reeling in all the slack. That is absolutely a drop back bite. Look at all this line that's coming in. We take a big fish, you know, respectable fish to drop back the lead we had on. I don't think we have anything though. I'm not feeling a kick. I do feel the lead now, but I'm not feeling a kick. Could have been a fish, picked it up, hooked itself, and then threw the hook. Well, hang on, we might have something. Yeah, oh, we do. We do have a fish, and I think it's a shark. Hey, look at that. Yeah, that's a shark. We got a shark coming in. He might cut through the line. What species is that? Oh, beautiful. Look at him, he's not a bad fish. Oh, that's gorgeous. What a beautiful, beautiful fish. Let's get him unhooked. Get him back, trying to lose a finger. He's absolutely gorgeous. What a beautiful animal. Very bronze colored shark. Getting a bit of wood. Start a small fire. It's always good if you can find wood that's been burned before. So like, you know, the remnants of other people's campfires, that's going to take a spark a little bit quicker. And be careful, I don't want to go out into the sand dunes. You're not really supposed to do that. These sticks are nice and dry. Obviously everything's harder to light, you know, out here, but a lot of these are nice and dry. And I've got some bigger sticks back there that have a lot of char to them already, so you can chip off some of that char. Use it basically like charcoal. Pretty much is charcoal, actually. I'm sorry? Hopefully a small fire. I didn't make that monstrosity over there.
Oh, the wood is cool here.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. I'm just trying to make a fire. Man, I totally should have taken credit for that and been like, oh, this is an altar to the devil. Just to see what would have happened. Or Zorp, like, oh, this is for the lizard god Zorp. Like, he's returning. Get this broken up. Smaller pieces here. I don't really have to finesse the fire, which I can. It's actually something I'm pretty good at, but not really necessary right now because I'm gonna put lighter's fluid all over it. Right here. See how it's got the char all over it? Just break some of that off into chunks. So like that right there, that charred wood will help this fire take a spark much quicker. Boom. Put this over the top right here, not smother it. Give it a very, very healthy dousing. Hang on, put a pause on the action here. The sunnies fell off. We got fish on here. Felt like, yeah, there's something there. Let's just see if he's still on. Yes, there's something there. Yes, there's a fish on. He's not very big. I mean, you see how easily he's coming in, but let's see. Here he comes. What is it? It may not be a shark. What do we got? Oh no! Oh no! It's a hardhead. Oh no! I'm really, really bummed because I feel like I have to take up a... Oh God. I got a, what do you call it? A comment from a viewer who was like, oh, you should do a hardhead catch and cook. I was like, yeah, maybe. Dang it. Now I feel like I have to. Son of a gun. Alright, we'll add this guy to the pot. Oh, man. Alright. Got the 2 whiting. And then the catfish. Just kind of cut the head off the catfish and took all the guts out. And I left the heads on these guys, but, you know, gutted everybody. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cover these guys in some tin foil and maybe a bit of olive oil here, and then put them next to the coals of that fire for a minute, and we'll see what they taste like. Guys cooking. All I did was put oil on it, no salt even. I've got some salt, I'll put it on there afterwards maybe. Kind of going against my own rule of seasoning everything before it goes on the cook, but I really, really want to know what that hardhead tastes like as is So let's just use the stick here, kind of. Spread those out. That is good and hot. Actually, let's put that tail side up. There we go. I think these guys are about ready. So let's get this guy off. I was trying to get heat from both angles, you know, top and bottom. These have been on here for a little while now. They say if you put your hand over something, you know, your fire, you have to take it off in about 5 seconds. That's hot enough to cook meat. And fish obviously is going to cook a lot faster than most other meats. So I'd say the temperature was about right. All right, whiting, and in the middle is our hard head. Hey, that's not a bad bake. Look at that. That actually turned out really well. Not overcooked at all, baked clean through. That's really nice. Of course, a whiting is, you know, even though it's not a red drum, it's still a much more palatable fish than our, let's do it, final entry. I was gonna say our next entry. That is the hard head. Let's get both of our whiting unwrapped. That's a good bake. He smells good too. You know what it smells like? He smells like a baked chicken. I don't know if you guys ever had, you know, when I was a kid, my mom made baked chicken all the time. Look at that. That's really nice. That smells like the bottom of the pan of baked chicken. So honestly, it's pretty good. Probably the oil I'm smelling. All right, let's unwrap our catfish here. I've eaten gap top like 10 years ago, but not a hard head. All right, let's peel the skin back. Yeah, you can see there's a lot of non-palatable meat on a catfish, and you can see that. If I peel the skin back, you see that red meat? We don't want that. We want to scrape that away, but that white meat underneath, that is what we want. But yeah, our bake has turned out really good on all three fish. I'm actually quite pleased with how they've cooked through. Really nice on that. Yeah, look at that. I was gonna mount the camera. Over there. I actually think I just hold on to it. Let's cut this lemon. There we go. All right, let's try this catfish first. That way, if it's too bad, I can get the taste out of my mouth with something else. Just have a go here. It's a much tougher meat. Like, that's a tough meat right there. That is not super tender. It's well cooked though. Give it that. Anyway. Not the best. Not the best. God. That is so dense. That meat is like rubber. It's like trying to pull rubber out of a fish. There you go. That right there, even with a bit of lemon in it. Wow. Normally lemon flavors the fish, but I feel like the fish is flavoring the lemon. That's better. Whew. Don't recommend. That's a no. Let's have a go at some of this whiting here. Much more. See how that just flakes away? That just flakes off. Barely touch that and it falls off. And that's not even the most, you know, high quality fish that you can eat out here. Not by a long shot. But it's still so much. This is so much better than that catfish. Not great, but that is not bad. Especially with all that lemon. Let's put a little bit of salt on stuff. Just a little bit of, yeah, just being quite generous with my salt here. Nice flaky white fish. There you go. The meat just falls right off. It's a good cook on that. That's not bad. I've had so much worse, like, you know, like a minute ago. Still definitely near the bottom of the list. Look how big that piece of meat is. These were gravid females. When I cut them open, they were both gravid females. That's a big piece of meat. That was the best bite so far. All right, well, that's gonna do it for us today, guys. A nice little fun day of fishing out here. Some good fish and some not so good fish, but it was an experience, and you know, we took a subscriber up on the suggestion to try a hardhead. I hope you're satisfied, because that was bad. Don't forget to like the video, guys, and subscribe to the channel. When you do, hit the bell. That way when I upload, you get notifications straight away. If you're not already subscribed to our other channel, Wildlife, it's the main channel that I do. It's a fishing channel that is mostly catch and release. Everything we catch and keep is done here. Everything that we catch and put back, which is most of our bigger catches, that's all on the other channel. You can find that link in the description of this video. More is coming. Stay tuned, and until it's here, I will see you guys later.